I keep thinking about some of the comments from last night on the video, and especially the guy that was talking about, going up on the price, like that's illegal or something. I guess AT&T, Dish Network, my mortgage company, the taxes every year go up. Let's see, what else? Just because you come in paying one price don't mean you're going to leave there paying that same price. Who made that a rule or a law? And who's making all the freaking money on the lumber? Hell no, man. Lumber done doubled up, y'all. Who's making all the money on that? Somebody ought to be in jail for that if we're going on that idea. Hell to the no, y'all. All right, guys, good morning, good morning. So it's Tuesday morning and we got some old drama. I mean, dude, I see why some of you guys decide after years of being in the game, some of you decide to go solo. I see it. So we got an issue today. Zach's a no call, no show. I don't know what the deal is, man. He texted me last night, telling me that he'd be here. I said, hey man, so we got that big cut over on Grover Road, that great big one that we cut, 16 acres or so. And yeah, and I wanted to leave around 8. Well, it's 8:40 now and I ain't left yet. So there's that. But it's just, so from my perspective, it's a freaking huge headache, man, because see, I had spent an hour plotting out the rest of the week, and this is why I get so upset. It ain't the fact that a dude needs a day off or whatever. It's the fact that they are putting me, setting me up for failure. It's the equivalent of me putting them on a yard and not giving them a lawnmower. We'd eat that, man. It's the same thing, man. It's just so freaking frustrating. And Zach has worked. He worked both days over the weekend. And that's why I usually just demand that these guys take a day off, because as soon as they get a little burned out, then he don't want to come to work or whatever. Now he shouldn't have texted me last night, and this is at 9:30 last night. I texted him and told him that. He said, okay, I'll be there 10 minutes till 8. And I'm like, okay, cool, man. That sounds like a winner, man. And see, he's been driving to work because he's been having some issues over there where he's been staying at. So, that what happened when you don't have a set price to pay on rent. So, I don't know where Zach is. I don't know, there's so many things that can happen between, 9:30 at night and, 8 in the morning in his world. In my world, ain't a whole lot gonna happen because, I'm gonna be at home and I'm gonna be, where I need to be. So I don't run the streets. So I don't know what the scoop is with him, and I can't get in touch with him. I called him, texted him. Of course, it's gonna be some lame excuse, and all he had to do was say, "Man, I need a day off." It's that simple. I just hate being set up, man. So I had to go back into the software this morning. It's been in the last 35 minutes. Revamping the week schedule, because I don't have that third mower over there at that great big cut, the 16 acres, and I'm not even going to do it today. It's going to cost me some money and time today because Zach didn't show up. Because see, now I done promised the homeowner out there, one of the other properties we were going to do today, that I was coming today, and so she left the money out. And when customers leave the money out, I don't not go do them. And all the properties that we're doing today, that I'm doing today or whatever, y'all have seen all of them. So none of them are new. Maybe I'll get a little footage. Of course, I loaded the Ferris up thinking, Zach was coming to work and we're going to cut the big cut. So I got that heavy ass Ferris on the trailer. I'm having to haul it all the way out to Fairburn unless I wanted to unload the trailer too. But no, I was too busy spending my time revamping the schedule for the week, not just for the day. It affects a lot more than just today. Well, Ray, just put them off to tomorrow. Well, then you got to do something today. And it's got to make sense in the grand scheme of the week. Because if it doesn't make sense, or it's not efficient, then what ends up happening is that the business ain't making as much money on the properties because it's costing us more to do the properties. It's pure and simple. The time that I spend in the evening time that's not seen on camera, that's not seen, anywhere except for, out here, it is seen through the efficiency. And these are things that don't get caught on camera because, well, I'm at my house, I'm in my office at home, and I am figuring the week, and I'm looking at everything, and just can't stress enough how how frustrating it really is. And at the end of the day, if a dude just wants the day off, just say, man, I can't come to work tomorrow. See, these guys, and Drew is an exception, and Drew always comes to work, though Drew don't have the experience that Zach has, Drew has the ability to get up every day and come to work. His folks instilled that in Drew. Drew's been trained probably since a little kid to get up early. Drew's up every day. It doesn't even matter how hard he partied the night before or not, So, but Drew doesn't have the experience Zach has, But he'll get it, I mean, that's just a matter of time. And, well, man, Ray, you can't expect Zach to work 7 days a week, man. Right. Zach did not have to work on Sunday, and he didn't have to work on Saturday either. I mean, I don't know, man. I'm irritated as hell right now. And what a way to start the damn day. 8:45 in the morning, I'm already late. Oh, God, man. And this is a prime example of the inmates running the prison, because by the mere fact that he didn't call or show up or nothing, I can't in good efficiency do the big cut. I gotta have a third mower over there. It just don't make sense, y'all. I'm so irritated, y'all. I need to get me a biscuit. Just let me go get a chicken biscuit and everything will be all right, y'all. But, now that I have, had to go back in the house, Drew's out there waiting. It's costing me so much, man, to revamp everything, because I got Drew out in the driveway waiting on me to figure out the new schedule. And I can't just figure out the schedule for today. I got to kind of lay it out for the week. So 35 minutes, I'm paying Drew to sit in the driveway. See? All because somebody don't want to call and say I can't come to work, or don't want to say, hey, I need a day off, or whatever. I don't know, dude. Very frustrating, though. Don't put me in a scenario where I got to be an asshole. I'm so glad I'm doing the YouTube videos, y'all, because I get to vent. And see, it's very therapeutic, contrary to what y'all might think. Because I can get all my frustration out right here, right now. It's just stupid shit, man. And it's unnecessary, y'all. It's just unnecessary. And then I had to call a couple of the customers today that we're going to end up doing. I had to call them. I mean, let's go, people. Jesus Christ. Why are you mashing your brakes? Are you turning? Yeah, I gotta take a chill pill, y'all. I hate stupid, man. But it ain't their fault. Zach didn't show up, and it ain't my fault Zach didn't show up. You gotta recognize it for what it really is, y'all. Recognize it for what it really is. So I wanted to address a couple of the comments yesterday. A couple of guys came in there in the comments and was saying, you know, that's one guy was trying to say it's illegal for me to go in there at one number and then bump the price up. Well, I don't know what law you're talking about, dude. I told those people over there that I will cut it for the grand, and I will cut it for the grand. And we'll see. If I'm not making money at the grand, since he didn't want to go no more than that, and if I'm not making money at the grand, then I'm going to bump the price up. We can find somebody else. Now, whatever scenario that puts him in, that's on him. You know, I don't feel like it's unethical. It's certainly not illegal. You know, I mean, to bump the price up on stuff. My intention is to go in there and cut it and try to make money at it. If I can't make money at it, then I'm not going to do it. But I will. Something illegal might be, well, they're paying in advance and then you never going and doing it. That would be illegal. You know, just like I told the mom, and I'm pretty sure I did a video on it with me actually talking to her. Just like I told the mom, you know, I'll do it. I'll give it a shot, and if it don't work out, then it don't work out, and then we'll figure out what to do after that. But what's illegal is for me not to make a profit. That should be illegal. And one guy come in there and was saying, you know, I mean, it's like the people that are commenting aren't even watching the videos. They're just seeing a piece of it, and then oh, yeah, well, they're assuming this or assuming that. One guy said, well, you know, if they're elderly, then you got to really watch out for that. They're not elderly, okay? And it wouldn't matter if they were elderly or not. They're not elderly. They're in their 40s. So there's that. You know, but prices are subject to change at any given moment. Are you telling me that if I go over there and agree to do this cut for the $1,000 and gas prices shoot up to $6, you think I'm going to keep doing it at $1,000 when it's costing me 3 times as much to do it? I'm just saying, it ain't unethical, it ain't illegal, and it ain't unprofessional. You know, I'm going to try to do it at the grand. Since he didn't want to come off no more than that, maybe there's something that I'm missing that he's seeing. I'm not going to leave him high and dry. You know, I'm not going to leave him with a half-cut lawn. I'm going to cut it, and if all he wants to pay is $1,000, and I'll see that it's worth more than $1,000, then I'll tell him, and then he can make his determination from that point on. That's business to me. I don't know. I don't think that's unethical. I don't think it's unprofessional. You know, and keep in mind that over the course of the last month, these folks have sucked up about 4 or 5 hours of my time, and I ain't got paid nothing. That ought to be illegal. You know, hell, I don't know what the hell you're talking about, dude. Illegal, ridiculous, man. I don't even know where some of you guys come from, man. Ain't nothing illegal about doing a. Now, if I was in a binding contract with them, then that would be different, you know. But I wouldn't be in a binding contract that holds me to that number because there's too many variables that are outside of my control. You know, fuel being one of them. So I guess it's illegal for whoever it is that bumped the price of lumber up. They went up on lumber, you know. So You know, I guess somebody's in jail for that. I mean, I don't know. No, you have a choice. And I ain't making nobody pay me extra. I ain't making, just like people ain't making you buy the lumber at the higher price. Nobody's making you buy that. I'm not forcing nobody to buy that. I'm not forcing nobody to pay for my services any more than what we verbally agreed on, which is $1,000. I mean, as long as all parties know that you're bumping it up, and I'm not going to go over there and not do it, or get the money up front and not do it. That's illegal. So I don't know where some of these guys work, what state they work out of, or how long they've been in business. But man, think about your comment and what you're saying before you comment to me. Because, I mean, some of these comments are just ridiculous. You know, illegal. Oh my God, dude. I don't even know what to say to that, man. It's just, I'll raise my prices whenever I get ready. Whenever I get ready. I ain't got to have no justification in doing that. I ain't got to tell them why or nothing. I'll raise my price. If they want to pay it, they pay it. If they don't, then they find somebody else. What's illegal about that? That's the American way. It ain't no different than them calling me to come over there. I go over there and the grass needs cutting right then, and he don't want me to cut it right then. And then him calling me 3 hours later, want me to come cut it. And you costing me more money, you know. What's to stop them from me cutting it one time and them firing me? Why do they have all the safeguards and I have none? Doesn't make no sense, dude. You must not have been in business very long, you know. Or you must be broke or going broke in this game. I ain't going broke in this game. I'm going to excel in this game, no matter what. And, you know, I'm not going to let customers beat me. So, if you don't know what you're talking about, man, just save your comment, man, until you do. You're not going to force me to do a property. And I don't know what's unprofessional about it. And I don't know, one guy was saying I lowballed. How did I lowball? They called me with a number. Lowballing is when you go in there and lowball every other landscaper's possibility. I didn't tell them nothing. They told me how much they'd pay. I said, I'll give it a shot. That's simple. I ain't lowballing nobody. You know? It's stupid shit, man. See, another thing, I don't need that property. I've been in the game for a long time, and I've never done either one of those properties before. And somehow, some way, I am still eating. Okay, I'm still, you know, doing my thing. You know, but a customer ain't gonna lowball me either, and me be okay with that. I'm not gonna let them. So I'll let him lowball me the one time, and after that, ain't no more lowballing. Ain't nothing. Because I'm going to make sure that I protect myself. And if you don't make sure you protect yourself, then you'll be cutting grass for free. Matter of fact, you'll be paying some of these rich customers to cut their grass. You know, you'll be paying them. That's what I said, paying them, y'all. So I about got this one done. I just got to cut the front. I already got the whole back done, weed eated, blow it off. Everything's weed eated and ready to go. I left this part right here so we can just do a little test with the mowers. We got the Ferris and we got the Exmark here, and I know the Ferris is going to cut clean, but this Exmark's been cutting freaking clean too today. It seems like when I get on these properties that's got good grass, or I don't know, just a certain type of grass that just don't want to cut good. But I'm gonna set you guys up right here. I'm gonna put you on the tripod, and I'm gonna cut this right here. You know, the whole front yard. So I'm gonna do a couple of lines with the Ferris, and then a couple of lines with the And then the rest of it with the Exmark, because the Ferris has to go on the trailer first. So, yeah. Yeah. Hell yeah. One hour and 30 minutes, y'all. Well, 1 hour and 32 minutes. So, yeah. And I could have got done quicker if I hadn't have done the, done the comparison with the videos, with the mowers. So, yeah. On to the next one. So this is, y'all saw how big this one is. This is one of the bigger properties that I do. And y'all been over here before, so if I couldn't spray this one, then this one would be a freaking mess, y'all, for real. But see, I'm able to spray it, and spraying it puts you in the game, man. I sprayed it last time and it looked really good. So there was a lot of areas that I didn't even have to weed eat this time, So now I will say, I know a couple of weeks ago we were talking about weed eating first, mowing first and all that. I will say that when I do that property right there by myself, that I do usually get the weed eater, put the weed eater on the mower with me. I always have a weed eater on the mower with me, y'all. The Exmark mowers, they have a place, you don't have to buy nothing or anything. They have a place right there to the left, where it can lay right up, and it won't come out. I keep weed eater on the mower with me on the Exmark. Always, y'all, always. So, it's like there's a place for them, man. I love that, man. So, I just get on the mower and of course, I'm cutting. If I'm on a big property like that by myself, I'm cutting everywhere I go. So I usually will just hop on the mower. The weed eater's already on the mower, and go around the back. And as I'm going around back, I will cut a little swath just to walk in. Especially, if it's, and it's always wet over there. And I didn't want to get all wet. My shoes get all wet. Now, so that is an exception to the rule there. Now, this next one I go to, I will weed eat it solely first, But that one is so big that, I use the mower to transport myself around the property, Like I said, I'll get on the mower and I'll go to the back, and then I'll park the mower, and then I'll weed eat, wherever I see. But I do so much spraying over there, and that job right there is really a 2 or 3 man job. That one right there. But I've been doing it, I've done it quite a few times by myself this year. Last year and the year before, I probably didn't do it none by myself. But see, this year I'm in better shape than I was last year as far as my physical conditioning, because I made it important to be. So, yeah. And so the last 2 months I've done that one by myself. And so by me knowing it and me doing it myself, then I know that all the T's are crossed and the I's are dotted as far as spraying and everything. And see, I know exactly where to spray at. And then that, the next time I come, okay, I ain't gotta weed eat this or that. And it just saves all kinds of freaking time. And not only time, but it saves labor, my back. And my, I don't, like right now, I don't feel like I cut, a 2.5 acre site, and all the detail. I don't feel like I have, but I did. And y'all saw how wet and pretty it is too. So, that's typical of me doing a yard, solo. I like to do it. If I do them solo, then they're going to be macking as far as the spray goes. Because I will anticipate me having to cut it solo next time. And so I'm not worried about coming over here the next time and cutting it solo. It's not going to be overwhelming because I sprayed today too. So, just being smart, man. Just working smart, man. All right, y'all. So, I got this one done. And keep in mind, I'm going to show y'all the stripes on this one. This is the one where this is Drew's mower that I've been using today. So the other cut y'all saw and this cut is Drew's mower since I had readjusted the deck, put the spacers in the deck. So check it out, y'all. I don't know how good y'all can see the stripes or not, but that's one pass, y'all. So that's pretty good, man, if you ask me. And that's that Exmark. I don't think it's cutting as good as the other one, but it's cutting a lot better, man. A lot better. So yeah. All right, y'all. All right, y'all. So, yeah, man. So y'all saw I got that one done. I got that big one done. I got one more I'm gonna do, and then that's all I'm gonna do today, man. But anyway, y'all, it's 1 o'clock, man, and it's 70 time Tuesday, y'all. See ya.